Right, are we live? Is it working? I think so. Not doing much, guys. If anyone's watching, I am literally just here to test out my new PC, which has got one camera here and one camera up here. Snazzy, huh? So, not going to be long. Just giving it a try. The main camera's a bit blurry because I've had to zoom right in, but it'll give me an inkling as if this is actually working or not. Because my old PC was awful. So I'm just going to sit here and paint for a couple of minutes on an old piece of crud that I never finished. I've got a lot of those. I've also got a big clog in my airbrush, which really helps not. How are we doing? No, dropping no frames. We've got CPU's okay. Alrighty. God, this is awful. Always keep your airbrushes clean, Pete. Then you don't have puffs like that every time you release the trigger. Hi and welcome to Al Cleans Another Airbrush. Thanks for joining the stream. So how you all been today? You all good? Jimmy, hello mate. Hey, look, I've got a comments box up there. You'll have to forgive me, this is all a bit new to me. Dude, I thought you were gone for a while, you got me into airbrushing. That's good to hear, mate. Hope it's all going good. Actually bought a cheaper airbrush. I'm sorry, old videos and I use it for my portal. Ah, cool, nice one. Video is good, audio is poor today. Okay, thanks Mike. Yeah, at the moment I'm just using the microphone that's in the webcam here. I need to get a dedicated microphone. But I'm getting there. Like I said, I've replaced my PC. Now I need to get a microphone, a dedicated mic, and work on my lighting because the side of my face is pure white because there's a window right here. So I need to sort out my lighting, get a microphone. Hopefully this PC is keeping up. Hopefully if I wave my hand like that it doesn't all like, you know, buffer and stuff. So with any luck I am getting there. Yeah, I know, Ken. It's story of my life, mate. I thought I'll just fire it up quick, test the new PC and that lot, and as per usual, my airbrush is like, no, I'm going to make you look like a complete moron who doesn't know what you're doing. Although, to be honest, I don't need an airbrush to do that. Dimitri, sounds like you've got two mics on. Okay, let's see in my settings here whether I can sort that out. How about that? Does that sound better? I had an audio capture running and my webcam running. Hopefully that's sorted out. This is it. There's still airbrushing. My best mate was worried that you gave it up. Audio is indeed disgusting. Yeah, no, I haven't given up the airbrushing, mate. I'm still here. The tattooing takes up a lot of my time, but I've felt the need to get back into the airbrushing recently. I've missed it too much, so hence the YouTube relaunch and all that shenanigans. Much better on the sound. Awesome. Cheers, Steve. Problem solved. Yeah, there we go then. So if I don't have two audio sources selected, we don't get crappy sound. Chris Cowan, you gave me brilliant advice on lacquer for my Batmobile. Thanks again. Anytime, mate. If I can help anyone, I'm always happy to. Really don't love your videos, mate. It's given me the urge to try airbrushing. Ah, awesome, Steve. Good to hear, mate. If you're wondering, by the way, in here I have 2 drops of Wicked Detail Black. Just 2 drops. And then I filled the rest of the paint cup up with 4012 reducer. So it's reduced to infinity. Because I figured I might have a blockage in my airbrush because I put it down quick last time I was using it. On, if you look on the little webcam picture, on that there, which is the pin-up picture I'm currently doing the videos on. But I had to finish quick. I had to go out, take the kids out. So it was like quick blast of water, put the airbrush down and run out. And I knew I'd regret it. I was like, I'll go back to that later and it'll be clogged. And what do you know? It's clogged. John, the Infinity is really cool. I've got one. It was my main airbrush for years. I still use it a lot. I've got it just behind me on my other table up there. And then I got sent this Micron, which was nice. So now I kind of alternate between the two. But the Infinity can do everything the Iwata can do. Although, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it's kind of... The Iwata is more of a Rolls-Royce airbrush, and the Infinity's more of a Ford, if you know what I mean. But it's still plenty good enough. It can do everything that the Micron can do. And it's in Iron Man colours, which, awesome. You know, anything coloured like Iron Man is going to be good anyway, isn't it? blocked nicely there. God, that looks awful. Bloody hell. Don't look, anyone. Right. It can be fixed. It'll be okay. Oh my god, don't call it a Ford. Sorry, Mike. There you go, look. You've got a Ford and it's never let you down in the years you've had it. Same with the Infiniti. You know, it may not have the flashy Iwata badge on it, but it will never let you down. Unless you drop it, they don't like that. But then if you do drop it, the needles for an Infiniti are a lot cheaper than the needles for a Micron. Oh, it's annoying when you want to just paint quick and your airbrush is just gobbing paint everywhere. Yeah, Grix is good as well, Jimmy. Yeah, I've tried a couple of them, and Badger. I've never really tried a bad airbrush, to be honest. Other than a Chinese knockoff, there was a lot of them are good, but there was one Chinese knockoff. Its brand and name escapes me, but it literally fell apart in my hand. The trigger came out at the top. You know, I used it for 5 minutes, and the trigger came flying out of here. How, I don't know, because the needle went through it, so, you know. But it just self-destructed in my hand. But other than that, I've never really used a bad one. Just don't ding the needle when up close. Yeah, been there, done that. The needle in this has been repaired a good dozen times. This thing, Sharpen Air, my god, it saves you a lot of grief. Available from airbrushes.com. So I've dropped mine, stabbed my finger, and bent them. It's part of learning. It sure is, John. You got that right. Let me see that sharpener. Does it work? It's called Sharpen Air. And yes, it does. Basically, in here is a sanding block, basically. And you put the needle in there, give it a twirl, then put it in there, give it a twirl, so on and so forth. And then at the end, you give it a final like buff with this little pad here, and it fixes your needle. You can get it in loads of places. It's a good little tool. That obviously sometimes it's going to be beyond repair. You know, you've properly dinged it, but to get you out of a fix, if you're trying to work and you've knackered your only needle, and it will help you. I mean, the needle I've got in this isn't perfect. It's got a bit of a slight banana shape to it, but it does the job. It's funny when you start out an airbrush and you're like, everything must be absolutely perfect and pristine and that lot. After doing it for a few years, you're like, Yeah, my needle's bent, but it'll work. And it's got a clog, but I can make it work. And, you know. No worries, Mike. Yeah, it's called Sharpen Air. So, played on the word there, sharpen air, sharpen air. Cheers, Marco Polo. Much appreciated, buddy. I'm going to shoot off in a minute because there's a live stream I like to watch every other Thursday that starts at 8. So I want to go watch that. But I just wanted to test this to make sure that it works all right. What's the video quality like? Obviously, it's going to be a bit blurry here because the webcam's right over there and I've zoomed in, which isn't ideal. But is it all right? Is it keeping up? It's not buffering or anything, is it? It's great. Cheers, Mike. Spotting for me. Cheers, John. It's Mark from NL. Ah, hey, Mark. Yeah, I'll have the next part of that pin-up video done someone over the weekend. So I'm hoping to get a video up every couple of weeks. At the latest, it'd be nice to get one up a week, but obviously I've got a day job which takes a stupid amount of my time. Sheffield area. Never been to Sheffield, John. I got a couple of mates up there. I keep meaning to go up. I'd really like to do the old custom culture blast off again. Hello, Penny. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. I'm not going to be here long. I'm going to pop off of here and go watch Wayne's stream. No time for a day job. We need more Svee. Oh, cheers, mate. Yay! Click the bell. Click the bell. What's the airbrush channel you're watching? It's not an airbrush channel, mate. It's called World of Wayne. And he does all these weekly part build. You know when you got a model that each bit comes out every week and you put them together. He does that sort of thing because I'm into that as well. I'm thinking of doing some videos on that because I don't just put them together. I repaint them. I modify them and all that lot. So I thought I might do some videos on that. At the minute, I'm doing a Back to the Future DeLorean. Although I did stop it because I got wind that they were going to release the Ghostbusters Ecto-1, which of course would take priority for me. But in the last week I found out they're not releasing that until 2020. So I can start up the DeLorean again. So like I say, I don't just build it, I like repaint it, weather it, yada yada yada. So I've got that on the go. I've got that pin-up painting that's behind me up there. I've also got the Big Trouble in Little China guitar. That's going to be coming soon. So it's all going on. What have we got? Oh no, what printer issues you got, Penny? So have I, to be honest. My Anycubic is dead in the water. My Audi one is in bits. The only one I've got running at the moment is my Prusa, and the print bed on that is too small to print out R2D2 bits. It's only like 200mm square, so I can't fit the bits on it. So it's ground to a halt at the moment, but it gives me time to sand my dome, if you'd pardon the expression. What's this? Harry Kidder, you were one of my biggest inspirations when I first started 4 years ago, and I see you back. Oh, good to hear, Harry. Hope it's all going good for you, mate. Ken, you're watching The Terminator. Yeah, I nearly did that, but the bank manager said no, unfortunately. Everybody thinks that tattooists earn an absolute fortune. We really don't. See you later, Mike. Thanks for watching, mate. I'm going to pop off in a sec. Great to see you paint live. Thanks for doing live, Svee. Yeah, I'll be, once I've got my setup rigged up, like I say, I've got to get a microphone, I've got to sort out the glaring light from this window here. Once it's all sorted, I'll want to do a fortnightly live stream like this. So, you know, there will be more coming. Penny, my printer is blocking, but it seems to be working if I jack up the temp. Penny, have you? I don't know if you've got one. I can't remember what printer I got it with. I think it was the Audi one, but I got this long bit of metal that is specifically for the purpose of cleaning out nozzles. So you just preheat the printer up to like, I mean, I use just PLA plus, so like 210, and then you just ram that in the top. Obviously, well, don't ram it, but just push it in the top, and it clears all the blockages. It's a fantastic little thing. I'm not sure what wire it is. It's really tough, and it's about a millimeter in diameter, but I think it came with my Audi printer, and it's invaluable, that thing. Excellent, I'll be tuning in regular. Awesome. Cheers, Steve. Yeah, hopefully I'll have the microphone and everything sorted out within the next couple of weeks or so. I've got to buy food this week, but oh, and a tuxedo for my boy because he left school today, which is just nuts. He's got his prom coming up, so we've got to get him a tux, and they're not cheap. Kids are expensive. Well, anyway, it's 10:02. I'm going to call that. Thank you for helping me with my test, guys. That feedback was invaluable. Like I say, I'll sort my shit out, and then I'll be back on a regular basis. And I've dropped my air hose. So yeah, cheers for that. I'm going to end this now, and keep your eyes on your emails and stuff if you've subscribed to know when I'm going live next. Cheers, guys. Bye.